Hey everybody, I'm Bran.
I'm Shan.
Welcome to B&S Retired Adventures. So we haven't put out a video in a couple of years, in a few years. So we thought we'd give you a life update and what we've been up to and what's been going on, and we promise we're going to try to do a little bit better this time around. So take it away, Shan.
So, we're in our RV right now. So, we've already filmed this one.
Yeah, I had a little audio problem the
I was
first
like-
time. We did like a 15-minute
Yeah.
video, and then I went to replay it, and it's like, no audio. So we're going to try this again.
We just kind of wanted to get on here and update everybody in what's going on and
Yes.
why we haven't made videos.
We
Because
have some notes that we're going to go by to kind of keep us on track. So.
And honestly, we had every intention to continue making them, and we've been on a ton of trips
Yeah.
since our last video, so we really don't. Well, I would say we don't have good excuses, but we kind of do.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah,
Quite a bit.
it does. But so everything changed in 2021 for us, basically.
Oh, China virus. Yeah.
Yeah, we got really sick.
Yeah, we got the Chinese virus, the weapon. That
Multiple things happened from 2021 to this year. A lot of health.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go fast. Pardon me.
Okay.
We got the vid.
The vid.
Yeah, tried to kill us both. Didn't succeed. We're both still here. We decided to put our house up for sale.
Sold it.
Sold it. I decided to turn my paperwork in because I had 27 years and turned in my paperwork on my 50th birthday. Literally on my birthday, and retired April 1st, or technically May 1st of 2022. At which point we sold our house and moved to Idaho.
Moved to Idaho, yes.
So I'm not gonna tell you what town. You probably figure it out, but
all of our friends and family on here know.
Yeah, they already know.
So we had some health stuff come up.
Yeah, our check engine lights started to come on after we both were
turned 50. Yeah. As I'm sure some of you can relate to that.
Was it I think 22. September, October of 22. I tore my shoulder really bad at the gym, thinking I could work out like I was in my 20s again. Just trying to get back and stay in retired shape, which I figured out rounds of shape too, so it's okay. But I tore my shoulder really bad in the gym.
I had nasal surgery, which was to repair a deviated septum.
Yep. So
that was completely
I had a shoulder
collapsed.
Reconstruction surgery.
I had a nose reconstruction.
You had a nose job.
Yeah,
not
I had a nose job.
Not a real nose job, you guys, but.
And
then that was 20. That was pretty much all of 23.
So I got a job
rehab.
though.
Yep.
I got a job working with
job.
special needs, which I absolutely love. I mean,
She's
love.
married to me, so.
So I have a lot of practice, a lot of experience. It's on my resume now.
Yep.
So anyhow, then fast forward all the way to 2024, January.
Yeah, January.
So January 7th, 2024, Brandon had a major heart attack, and
I did. Guilty.
To say that changed our life is to put it mildly, really.
Yeah.
It kind of really changed everything, and I don't know. Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, January 7th was like they say, a day that'll live in infamy. I was shoveling snow in my driveway, which usually I can do with no problems.
Yeah.
And got one strip of down to my sidewalk, and thought I was going to keel over. Made it my way back into the house. That was about 10 o'clock in the morning. Went through the day, had on and off chest pains through that day, and then at about 7:03 p.m. that night, I felt like I got hit by a speeding motorhome, and I mean, just doing top speed, and it hit me right in the chest. I started having pain down my neck, started having pain down my right arm, started having pain down my left arm, which then made my shoulder feel like my shoulder was going to fall out again. But went and tried to take my blood pressure, thinking I was having some high blood pressure issues, not thinking it was a heart attack yet, but kind of having a little bit of panic in my brain, and tried to take my blood pressure, and it wouldn't even register. It was so high. So
I think by this point you were in so much pain too that
Yeah.
you knew, okay, there's an issue. I need to go.
yeah, come to find out, I was profusely sweating everywhere, which I
Yeah.
had no idea. That's my son told me that after the fact that hey, Dad, you were sweating really bad, like you were soaking wet with sweat. So
Right. Right.
luckily we live like 1.1 miles from a hospital, and so Shannon.
Which I have to say, and let me just
Yeah.
kind of interrupt you for a
Yeah,
second.
go ahead.
Um, you know, everyone who knows me, I always say everything happens for a reason. And
True.
a lot of you know, we lived up in the mountains. When we lived in California, we were up in the mountains. We were not close to any hospital.
Or anybody for that matter.
And if there was an issue, like if I would have called 911, it would have, fire department gets there, then an ambulance would get there. It takes a while. And not for the
It'd have been
fire
an hour.
department, but yeah, so.
It would have been a good hour.
And by the
I'd have
time
been
they
dead.
call in a helicopter to get you off of that area into a hospital, yeah, Brandon would have died.
Yeah, I would have been dead.
So it's funny because when we moved to Idaho, we moved in town. Now we complain about it all the time.
Yes. Not used to being in a town.
Honestly, we're not.
Going
And
from having 5 acres to having a sidewalk and stuff like that.
neighbors.
Is, yeah.
Neighbors and a
HOA.
little yard. So yeah. Anyways, that's beside the point. But we're close to a hospital, and thankfully we were.
Yeah.
Because they really saved your life.
Yeah. But
That first hospital saved your
I
life.
will tell you right now, I never took a knee. I walked out of the house, got in the truck,
This is his claim to fame.
walked
everyone.
into the hospital, under my own power. I didn't fall down.
Right.
I didn't hit the ground.
Thankfully.
I wasn't gonna do that. And I just remember thinking to myself, as long as you can hear your heartbeat, Brandon, you can keep going. So I kept hearing my heartbeat. I was waiting for the whoosh and then no longer hearing it, but
Yeah.
heard it pretty good the whole time. And then so we got to the hospital, and yeah, St. Luke's. I received
great.
care that was beyond measure. I received life-saving care that really I couldn't. I've tried to thank them in my own way and in our family way of doing things, and I don't think I could even
No.
thank them
I
enough.
don't think the lunch and
Yeah,
snacks that we
Yeah.
took them to say
after
thank
the
you
fact, yeah.
was enough. But we did want to say thank you.
Yeah.
You know, they
Thanks, St.
a
Louis.
lot of times they do a
I'm still
thankless
here.
job, but yeah, they were fantastic. We did end up, well, you got moved to a different hospital. That
Yeah, they sent
was
me to a
equipped.
higher level of care.
Yeah,
Which
and
means I was in an ambulance flying down the freeway to Boise
and then the following, well, I don't even know.
following morning.
Well,
Yeah,
we were kind of
midday.
in the morning when they
Yeah.
sent you, but the following morning, he ended up having a stent put in. Um,
Which is a whole nother story that I won't even mention.
yeah,
on the
I
video.
mean, and he's doing great. He went into cardiac.
I got out of the hospital. Everything seemed a little brighter, a little greener. Had a lot more energy. Felt like a new
Yeah.
human being after having a stent put in. So
And then you went into cardiac rehab.
Yep.
Which was several months of building his heart back up, basically, with exercise. Starting out slow. They have heart monitors on you while you work out. I'm in a blanket, by the way, because I'm freezing
she's
right now.
cold.
So, and as you can see, we're in our RV. We're on a trip
So,
right now.
If you don't know, the heart attack I had is called a widowmaker, and
Yes.
it's called a STEMI, STEMI, and it has about a 70 or 80% kill rate.
Yeah, I mean, they
So,
call it a widowmaker.
yeah.
I mean, for good reason,
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't live through those.
I came pretty close to not.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. And I will
So-
tell you, my faith has definitely been restored since then.
Yeah,
That was it was a change everything for Brandon moment for sure. I can attest to that,
Yeah.
and I'm sure in a lot of ways it changed a lot of things for Shannon as well. But yeah, we're still here. We're still out there kicking it. So
Yeah, doing a lot
trying to work
better.
out.
I ended up quitting my job because we realized, no, we want to get out and travel more than what we were able to do while I was working. And I'll go back one day to work with them again because I love them.
So let's see.
But
that's-
everything's-
so far we've got I tore my shoulder. You had nasal surgery. I had a heart attack.
I quit my job.
You quit your job.
Then I had some female problems,
Yeah.
which ended up forcing a total hysterectomy on me in April. And I won't even get into it. It's not even that big of a deal, really, at this point.
I didn't think it wasn't. I thought it was a pretty substantial deal too. It was, you know.
Well, when it was happening, yeah, for sure. But it's over. We're fine.
Yep.
And healed up from that. During that time, now this was just in April, so during that time we decided we were going to sell the truck and the truck camper, which we did. And we ended up going out and finding this Class C RV.
Yeah, so no more Adventure 89 RB for us in our adventures, so to speak. We have a 2017 Coachman Leprechaun,
Yes.
Class C motorhome. It's 32 feet long, it's half a mile wide, and it's got slides and doodads and all kinds of stuff. And
Yeah, it's a lot
It's
more,
ours.
a lot more room for
yeah,
us.
a lot more room.
I think when we were hunting last year,
Actually, both years it was
November.
pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think last November, for us, we were like, okay, this is
Yeah,
not
it's
good. We even thought about
Yeah.
just getting like a travel trailer to
just a
have
hunting.
during that time, but that wasn't realistic. The
Yeah.
storage of all of it, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a little too much hunting with all your gear in winter. As you can imagine, you have a lot of gear that you
Yeah.
take with you.
It's 7 degrees here in the wintertime.
Yes.
And it's snowing and it's icy and it's cold. It's bitter cold.
Yeah. So
and
you need a lot.
you need a lot of winter
you need
gear.
a lot
we
of
have it. It's just a matter of
changing-
storing it in a 4-door truck and truck camper was
Right.
just not feasible. You know,
Yeah.
with the coolers and the ice and the things like that, food for 10 days to hunt, to
Yeah.
go up for a couple of weeks and hunt, and then get a deer and then have to now fill these coolers up, and you know it was
Put them in the
it was a
Jeep
madhouse.
as we're pulling
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So anyhow, so we upgraded. I guess would be an upgrade. We
I would
upgraded
say
in
it's an
space.
upgrade, yeah.
In space.
This
but,
place is bigger than my first apartment.
but it's pretty roomy.
Yeah.
I'd like to make some changes to it because I'm looking around at everything right now as we're filming this, but I would like to make some changes because RVs are dated, and even though this is not a very old RV,
You mean like this?
yeah,
thing right here?
it's just
dated,
dated,
lovely.
and I think now that the industry is listening to people, but it seems like it's more with like fifth wheels. Fifth wheels are a little bit more updated than
Yeah.
even these Class C RVs that are coming out. But I think we'll make a few little cosmetic changes, nothing major, but just a little bit. But overall, it's comfortable. We're happy with it. We're actually on our 3rd trip
Yeah.
now since we've gotten
Yep.
it, and we've been out now for about a week. So we started out in Cascade, Idaho, in the Boise National Forest.
Yep. I'd never
Um,
been there, so we wanted to go there.
Yeah, we had a great time camping there.
And we
Lot-
happenstance to come across our first hot spring.
Yes. So
Wild hot spring, not man-made.
right. Well,
Kind of wild.
kind of diverted. Yeah.
Not in a giant pool with 17 million children and
Yeah, because we've
500,000
been to
adults.
hot springs here,
Yeah.
but they're the commercial
Yeah.
hot springs. You
Where
know,
you pay to
go
get
and-
in.
Yeah, you go
Bring your pool
reserve
toys.
and yeah. So this one was right off the
Right off
highway,
road, yeah.
and
We won't tell you where because it's a thing in Idaho. You don't.
yeah, we
Don't
don't
ever
know
give
that.
up your secrets of where your good
Yeah.
hunting spots, your good fishing spots, and where the hot tubs are.
Yeah, but it was a ton of fun. It was a kind of a cool experience. I thought it would be
Yeah.
a while before we ever really found one because we live in Idaho, but even people that have been here longer than us, they don't even want to give up where
Yeah.
some of these spots are. But it's fantastic to have, and we were very blessed. So fast forward, we moved a couple days ago from that area to Donley, Idaho.
Yep. Yeah, I'd never been to Donley either.
Right.
Shannon
we're
had been through here when she went to camp with the place she worked at.
Yes.
They do a summer camp for the special needs folks, and so she's
right.
been through here.
I
I had never
just
been
drove
through
through
here,
here. We didn't really stop, but
Yeah.
we did go to McCall. And Brandon and I ended up going to McCall for the day yesterday.
Yeah, nice, nice town.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's lovely. It's really lovely.
Yeah.
I like it.
Kitschy.
Donnelly is pretty
Small town,
very
super small town.
but we're
Small town
staying.
atmosphere, small town folks.
So
Good people.
we're staying at
Chalet Family Campground.
Chalet Family Campground.
Would recommend, 5 stars.
It's owned by a husband and wife, and their kids are here as well.
Great people. I mean, just
Fantastic family.
yeah, absolutely fantastic family.
Yes.
The amenities are good. They have full hookups.
Mhm. And really,
Wi-Fi is like normal RV Wi-Fi. Sorry, it's like normal Wi-Fi in an RV park. It sucks.
and they take such good care of the grounds, though.
Yeah.
The husband is constantly. You see him out constantly
Yep.
working on the grounds, and I guess they explained it as this was kind of a rundown place before they bought it 3 years ago. But they've really made it a nice place, and we'll definitely
Yeah.
be
So
back. And you know what?
review
Maybe
is
we'll
5
make
stars though.
maybe we'll make a little video of the.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
You
see
know,
what we can do.
maybe if we have a chance to
Yeah.
before we leave. We're gonna leave in a couple
I
days.
mean, it's been a couple of years since we did a video, so
right.
who knows if I even know how to do it anymore.
So, but maybe we will do that because it's a nice place, and the owners are. I mean, I can't even tell you enough of
Yeah.
how gracious and warm and inviting they are.
Yeah, absolutely lovely family.
Yeah. And they're
Respectful children,
Yes.
respectful husband and wife.
And the kids
I'll
are
come
in-
back no matter. I'll give them.
Yes.
I'll shovel money in their direction as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
and honestly, we were only going to stay here for 2 nights.
Yeah, and we ended up staying for 4 or
Five.
5 nights.
So, but nice family.
Yeah,
In
absolutely.
fact, it was kind of nice that we were able to go and watch with the family and some other people
Yeah.
an episode
And
of
anybody that was invited,
Yeah.
everybody in the campground was invited.
and so we watched an episode of The Chosen and then had a discussion afterwards.
Yeah.
And actually, I've never experienced anything like that at a camp.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
S'mores and popcorn
It
and
was
all
really
furnished
nice.
by the family and
Yeah.
and
Very nice,
yeah,
very
nice
nice family.
campfire, nice atmosphere. I mean, I definitely would recommend them. I believe the place closes in November.
It does.
It's like open in May.
Open in May
first week of May or second week of May, and then
Yeah.
it closes in November. But yeah, if you get a chance and you're coming through this area or you want to have a place to stay, this is a great RV park. It's
Yeah.
all gravel, but it's level and it's really good. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Really good. And like I said, maybe we'll quickly try to just make a quick video of some of the facilities, you know, because
we'll
they
see what
really
we
have
can
a
do about
nice
that.
nice setup. And husband's retired Marine.
Yeah. Son was in
They're-
the Marine Corps.
One of their sons was
Same
in
time
the
as ours
Marine
was.
Corps. Yep. And so just really good family.
Yeah. So
So we'll do that. We'll try to make a video and
so let's see. We got sold the house, moved to Idaho,
that's it.
tore my shoulder, had it
that's-
operated
yeah,
on,
we got
nasal
it.
surgery, heart attack, female parts.
Female parts.
We're gonna try to do better at making videos. We're not great at it. We're not looking to get paid or anything like that, but yeah, we're out here still. We're still doing
Just trying to have fun, you know, with it.
it.
And
Life's short, man. I
Yeah.
kind of realized in January that life can be very, very short, and it can be taken away from you in an instant. But like my son said after I got out of the hospital, well, you are one tough SOB, Dad. You're a hard one to kill. Yes, I am. So good luck out there. I think that's about it. But I do have a couple of shout outs. Shout out one to Shannon's family, Todd and Gina, for allowing us to live with them
yes, I know
while we were in our
we're
transition
difficult.
period. Yeah, after we sold our house.
And our dog is difficult. Yeah.
and our house was getting built in Idaho.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you guys. Love you.
Yeah, I can't express the gratitude that I feel toward them. Like I can't thank them enough. There'll never be anything I could do to thank them enough. So, shout out to St. Luke's Hospital and St. Luke's Boise, St. Luke's Cardiac, Dr. Bass, Nurse Shelley, blah blah blah, everybody under the
involved.
sun that works for St. Luke's. Thanks for saving my life. You gave me top-notch care. I can't say enough good things about that. Shout out to the Chalet Family Campground. They were awesome. They hosted us. They treated us like family.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been fun. So understand life gets in the way sometimes, everybody, and we try to get out there and get it done.
So,
You got anything else?
no. Like, subscribe,
Share, comment.
join us in our adventures.
Beat us up in our comments.
No, don't beat us up, please. No. Just join along. See what we're going to be
Yeah, we'll see what-
doing. We're going to be doing some fishing trips. We'll be hunting.
Yeah, hopefully we
again
can
this
get some
year.
hunting video of us on a hunting trip for deer.
I'm kicking
Shannon
my
needs to get her first deer
Yes, and I'm kicking myself. We didn't take video of
in the last 2 years.
the hot springs. No,
Oh,
the
and
hot springs.
Yeah.
Of just finding it. Cause
I might
mean,
post a couple of photos
yeah, we'll post
in this
some.
video somewhere.
We'll post some photos.
So-
If not in this video, we'll do a second one where we just do our whole trip of pictures. Would
Yeah.
probably be good.
Yeah. So again, if you like our channel, like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, comment, do whatever you want. It's free. It's not going to hurt anybody. We don't. I work for the state of California. I don't have feelings, so it's fine.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking out the door because it's really
we
windy.
got a windstorm going on here.
And yeah, it sounded like something was coming down for a minute.
Other
yeah.
than that,
Other than that,
thanks for watching.
bye. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you.